Now it is time for our Healthy Living segment with personal trainer and co-owner Stephanie Perry from the Move Center in Fort Myers.
This morning, she's getting us more on the importance of having strong hips and some exercises you can do to strengthen them as well. So, Stephanie, we want to say first, good morning and happy Sunday.
Good morning. Happy Sunday, guys.
So I know you switched it up here on location a little bit, and you're holding that band. I don't know if you're going to be able to show us. I know before you didn't want to maybe hike them up over your legs, but what exactly can people do at home with some of those resistance bands?
Sure. So earlier this morning, we talked about the anatomy of your hip, it being a ball and socket joint, and I showed you some exercises to incorporate in a warm-up. So right now, what I'm going to talk to you about is hip abductors and hip flexors, because those are two really important parts of your hip. So your hip abductors are what moves your leg away from your body. I'm sure we've seen those machines at the gym, the abductor-adductor machines. So abductor is when you move away. Adducting is when you're coming back into your body. So today we're going to focus on moving the leg away. Hip flexors are a group of muscles towards the front of your hip, and they actually control you lifting your leg up. So both of these are really important, and if they're weak, they can cause interfere with proper movement and cause pain in these areas, which if you have weak muscles in one area, we know that can lead to pain in other areas like your knees or your lower back. So today I'm going to show you an exercise for each of those, for a hip flexor and hip adductor, and I'll show you a stretch for each one of those as well. So for the band, a lot of these exercises that I showed you today can be done with the band. The first one I'm going to show you is just a standing hip abduction. Now you can put this band right up over your knees to add some resistance, or you don't need to use the band at all. What you're going to do is you're going to position yourself near a chair, make sure your core is nice and tight, that you're standing up nice and tall, and you're just going to lift that leg out to the side. So we're not going to do any leaning like this. Everything's nice and straight except for that leg. So again, these are going to be high reps, so about 20 to 25 reps on each side. You can do them about 2 to 3 times. That is for your hip adductor. For your hip flexors, I'm going to show you a one-legged deadlift. Now this can be done not with a band, but you can use a dumbbell, or you can just use your body weight. So what you'll do is you can use a chair for balance. You're going to stand up nice and tall, keep your core tight. Then you're going to bend down, lift one leg back, touch the ground with your hand, and then drive that knee up. So again, same thing, about 20 reps on each side, about 2 to 3 times. Those are 2 really great exercises to help strengthen your hips. Now I'm going to show you stretches to help you stretch your hips out after your workout. So the first one I'm going to show you is a lunging hip flexor stretch. So you're just going to get down into a lunge position. You're going to make sure you're up nice and tall, core tight. You want to squeeze your glutes, and you're just going to lean forward just a little bit until you feel that stretch in the front of your leg, and then lean back and forward.
Oh, that one looks like it feels so good.
So this is going to be done nice and slow as well.
I want to get
up.
It
does. It feels so amazing.
And do them here on set. We're not able to.
Oh, man. Oh, I definitely need to do that
Sure,
one.
yeah, they're great stretches to do. I'm going to show you one more. It's called a pigeon stretch. So what you're going to do, you're going to get on the floor. You're going to bring one leg up in front, bend that knee, stretch the other one behind you, and just really lean into that stretch. That's really going to stretch your hip in those abductors on the side here.
Oh, we always used to do that.
So you can hold this for about 30 seconds. Do each side a few times. Yeah, it's a great stretch for your hips.
You feel it
so it's really important just to keep them moving, strong, and also increase that flexibility as well.
Wonderful.
And one of the cool things you said, Stephanie, too, is that these aren't just stretches that you can do in the morning and then, you kind of call it a day. Do them in the morning, do them in the afternoon, do them before you go to sleep, and they can really help your body.
Oh, for sure. It's just going to help your movement. It's going to help knees. It's going to help lower back. It's going to help your posture and your balance. So these are really important exercises to do daily or just start incorporating into your workouts.
Well, Stephanie, of course, as always, we'd love to thank you so much for your time this morning. And if any of you would like to get in touch with Stephanie from the Move Center, you can always shoot her an email. The email address listed right here on your screen. You can also get some healthy tips, personal training, and many more things. Please note, though, it is by appointment only.